Here's what happened to the best of my recall. When I arrived here, there were a group of 18 to 25 people in the lobby. Some of those people had been here since 1:45, ready to sign up at 4 o'clock. That group of people created an informal list. That was a list to help them so that they didn't have to stand in a line since 1:45. Some of the people coming in later got upset because there was a list going before they got here. And there were in particular 3 people who were very upset. The reason things got so contentious was because the explanation about when people were going to be able to speak was complicated by the fact that the City Council had moved public participation hearing, which evidently means matters not on the agenda, to the end of the meeting. So one of the 3 people was very upset because they wanted to sign up on the list, but actually the list has nothing to do with them. So the bottom line is that there was a large controversy going on, exacerbated by 3 people who were very upset. One of those people dropped out when they realized that they were fighting over an issue that was a non-issue because their public participation was going to be at the end of the meeting. Then the issue resolved down to 2 people who were very upset. One who was upset because he couldn't take off time from work to come here early to sign up and felt that he should have had an equal opportunity at 4. And the other one who felt she didn't know about the list, the informal list that had been written, and had lost her opportunity to take a turn in line. So things got contentious and heated, and the city clerk had to, or the woman representing the secretary had to go upstairs and get the secretary, and she had to come down and explain it, and people were raising voices, and there was a certain degree of shouting. There were some of us who were asking people to calm down and thinking that we could resolve it, and I think for the majority of people, they felt it could be resolved. It took some explaining, and the lack of clarity certainly made it more difficult, but ultimately, the concession was made that the individual who was so upset that she didn't know about the list, everyone just said, go first. And I don't know that that's a just reward for making a fuss to go first, but nonetheless, it was politic. And the second person to go was the person that was there at 1:45, and the truth of the matter is that everyone else pretty much fell in exactly where they would have with the informal list of people getting in line. And so the police showed up, but by the time they got here, things were pretty much under control, and people had calmed down. Very contentious issue. I think they can expect more of this. Thank you.